Alright. Okay, so I think I'm going to wait a bit for the chat to get a bit more populated. Or just the viewers. Currently have one viewer. We started a minute ago, so I'm going to wait for people to start to come in. And then we shall begin. Hello Windows ME and hello Trina. Okay. No. Hello, Nick. Nice to see you here. It's been a while, so I'm just quickly adjusting my stuff quickly. Just my. So, yeah. Oh, shit. This is a wonky tripod because I'm using my other tripod for something else that I'm gonna also be doing. So, yeah, we seem to have two viewers, so I might as well begin right now. So, welcome everybody to my Macintosh Portable live stream. In this live stream, we'll basically just be doing stuff with this Macintosh Portable, and basically, I don't really have much to say other than it's here, it's kind of big, and yeah, it sort of works. And it has a big crack up here. The whole case is kind of broken. It partially works. It SAD-Max more than it actually works. This is the non-backlit model, which is kind of unfortunate because the backlit models are kind of rare. Yeah, we currently have 3 viewers now, which is nice. I'm still going to wait a bit for more people to come in. I'll just give you guys a quick tour. So yeah, the Mac Portable, released in 1989. Oh, hello, Aaron. Finally, you took a while. Hello, Crazy Tech Reviews. Yep, we seem to have the numbers jumping up. So yeah, welcome to the Macintosh Portable live stream. As I said before, this is a Mac Portable non-backlit model, released 1989. It sucked. It uses garbage and it has decent specs. It has a 60 megahertz, 6800. This particular model is no upgrade, so 1 megabyte of RAM, stock 40 megabyte hard drive. Model with the trackball, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. That's it. So, I had to reboot my Mac Mini. I was in Snow Leopard burning CDs. Ha, oh well. Anyways, we seem to have 6 viewers, so we might as well begin with the main topic. So, if you don't know, or you haven't looked, I've basically been doing a whole video series on restoring this particular portable. And the video series so far is 2 parts, and I was going to release part 3 today, but then I decided I wasn't going to finish it, so I might as well do stream, which is better. Hey, at least you can see the cursor when you move it. Yep, at least I can. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration of this portable's functionality. So basically, it's really easy to take apart. It doesn't even have screws on the back, and you just take this off. I don't know what this is. That's a button that goes here, but it's fallen off. I'll have to fix that. I'm going to do a case restoration on this soon. And I do actually have something else I want to show you guys when we're done with this. And I don't really have much to say about this other than what I'm saying right now. But yeah, so basically these things run off a lead-acid battery. And I've mentioned this before in my video, and they kind of suck, but whatever. Back to 5 viewers. And yeah, we're basically just going to power this up. And one annoying thing about this computer is that it requires a lead-acid battery and a working one to power up. So my solution was to buy this off-brand cheap one instead of an expensive like remade one. I also put Velcro strips on the back so it fits nicely and doesn't jiggle around. So yeah, so you just put this back on here. And unfortunately, this one has power issues, which is annoying. So it won't run completely off the battery. It won't even power on like this, but yeah. Just gonna. Oh, hello, Duke. Welcome. You're here on time, which is weird. Macintosh car battery. Yep. This is actually the original battery that this came with. This is a big boy. Like, look at this. It's really heavy. I think it's like 3 times heavier than my phone. This is a 7, which weighs like, what, a gram or something. But this is extremely heavy. This is like maybe 10 of them, 20, I don't know. Very heavy. It's like, I would say it's like 20% of the computer's weight, which is quite a lot. And then another 20 for the hard drive and floppy drive. And then the rest of it is just big boy stuff. But anyway, powering it on. Yeah, you get a lot of that occasionally. It does work at least. The screen's fixed, except for that line down here. I actually tried taking apart the screen, but I didn't want to break any tabs. So I'm going to try getting it to boot at least a bit for you guys. I'm also going to move this camera a bit forward so you can see the glory. Here, I know what to do. Restart it now. There we go. So yeah, because unfortunately the hard drive in this thing doesn't, it doesn't want to boot with the hard drive due to power issues. So I made a special boot disk for this that has all the portable stuff on it, and cool, shut it off again. Oh, what? Yeah, cool, that's nice. Yeah, so you can already see how the past few weeks have been for me. A lot of sad Macs, all the same things. So, yeah. Let me check up on the chat. Is that the backlight model? No, Duke, shit. We'll get to that in a sec. Shut up. Nope, normal model, you boomer. Who is this? Jack? Robert? Yeah, I might kick him off in a bit. Oh, look, we got the cursor, finally. But yeah, as you can see, Trackball works. Cursor comes up. I'm about to put this in when the folder shows up. I'll put it in now, why not? Oh yeah, floppy drive also works. I fixed the eject mechanism. And you can't really see the screen because it's garbage. But, yep, there you go. There it goes booting. It'll probably... Yeah, there we go. That's what I was expecting. But, yeah, it has certain issues that I probably won't fix. There is this component on the board. I forget what it is. I think it controls, like, the 5-volt power rail. And basically the issue with it is that it's all crusty and burnt. So I've actually ordered one to replace it. And I'll be doing that in my next video. So, yeah. We currently have 6 viewers again. Yeah, it's got the cursor. Yeah, it's a transistor. That's what he said. So, yeah. Yeah, the floppy drive sounds really cool. I also got After Dark on this, but unfortunately, whenever I try actually using After Dark, it'll freeze or restart. That's kind of every program. I can really only get Mac right on this, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I think you also have a cap issue. Yeah, well, I already recapped the whole thing, so I doubt it's a cap issue. So, yeah, here's the thing. It works. We got MacWrite on here. And we're going to write a couple things in MacWrite for a bit. And then we'll move on to another thing, which is still portable related. But, some of you... Oh, fuck. Yeah, now it froze. Okay. Yeah, you kind of get the idea of the portable. This is kind of the entire thing. And great, now the trackball doesn't work, which is nice. So, I think we're done with this for now. And yeah, if you actually press the restart and reset button at the same time, it shuts it off, which is nice. So, here's the thing. So, unfortunately, the portable as a computer is very unreliable and it was never really made well. And there was actually a later model that was a lot better. And now, unfortunately, the case on this one's broken. It has a few issues that aren't cap related that I haven't been able to fix. So, you want to know what my solution was? Bought another one. Yeah, you heard me right. I actually now own a second Macintosh Portable. Here it is. Another big chungus. I now own 2 big chunguses. And, yeah. That's it. That's the big reveal. I've wasted my money. And this is actually a special model. This is actually the backlit model, unlike this regular normie model. Now, let me move this out of the way. Nobody cares about this anymore. Please don't fall. Good. But anyway, yeah, so this is the backlit model. And I actually just got this today. It just arrived today, at least. But yeah, it actually looks exactly the same as the regular one. But you can tell the screen's a bit darker, which is because it has a backlight instead of a reflective screen. You're turning into Jason's Mac Museum. Yeah, I kind of am, but I'm better. He hasn't uploaded in 4 years. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Great. Anyway, so, this portable actually came with a couple neat things. If you look over here, this portable was complete. It came with another battery, and it came with this cool... Oops. Oh, shit. It also came with this really cool thing that I really like, which is a Macintosh Portable battery charger. But unfortunately, this one only works like 20% of the time. It won't really do anything otherwise, so it kind of looks cool now. I'm going to do some troubleshooting in the future. And another interesting thing about the battery is that this portable battery, unlike mine, which is like basically dead, this one actually holds like 2 or 3 volts, which is interesting. So I had it plugged in for a bit, and I didn't really make any progress, but I thought it was interesting that it still kind of held a charge. And we're actually going to be taking apart this portable and putting the new battery in it, because you have to like specially wire it in. So yeah, so we also got so we got MGR Tech in here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We will always remember Jason. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, I wish he still uploaded. He was a pretty good guy. I wish he would have made a bit more videos on a few other systems, but he probably didn't have them anyway, so whatever. But anyway, yeah, so this portable, unlike the other one, has an immaculate shape, no cracks on the case. I can actually take this off without snapping it in half, like the other one. I'm actually not good at taking it off, but... And also, the PRAM battery in this one, the 9-volt terminal battery, actually didn't leak either, unlike the other one. Yeah, 9-volt battery for smoke alarms. Neat. So, yeah. But otherwise, yeah. So we got the original hard drive, original floppy drive. I haven't really tested the floppy drive. This one actually has a couple other interesting things. This one has a RAM module, which looks like this. And my original one doesn't. I don't know how much this adds. It probably says somewhere on here if I decide to read it. But I don't think I want to. Yeah, so that's that. We'll just put that back in here. Yeah, this thing has like, what, 3 or 4 expansion slots, which is pretty neat. And then the other thing that's in here is a modem. And this is also an optional feature for the portable at the time. As far as I know, yeah, it is a modem. Or maybe Ethernet, I don't remember. It looks more... I can't tell, but whatever. I'm pretty sure it's modem, so that's what the logo is on the back anyway, so. Yeah, well, that's the kind of brief overview of the portable. And I literally couldn't help myself. I tried turning this on before, and surprisingly, I got it on first try. And at one point, I accidentally left the new PRAM battery I put in there which was a 9-volt, and it was actually running off that battery for some reason. I don't even know how that's possible, but I hope it didn't do anything. But yeah, so basically this one's in really good shape. So, but I'm going to be putting this new battery in it, and unfortunately with the new battery it doesn't actually line up with these pins, because the old one has these 2 pins on the bottom, you just slide it in. But the new battery doesn't have that, so I have to take it apart, which I haven't done yet, and then I'm going to have to wire it in with these other wires on the bottom, and I'll show you guys how I do that then. So, yeah, I'm gonna quickly read this. Interesting. So, yeah, I don't know what this buffer is, but it seems fine on my screen, so whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I guess we're just gonna take it apart, I think. Oh, I want to get, yeah, I guess, actually, I'll just try turning it on first, just to show you guys that it does semi-work. And I did actually get sounds from the hard drive, like regular hard drive sounds, but it would, like, boot loop, which is what I've described it as. It won't work, it just, like, weirdly boot loops, which is odd, so, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to plug this in. It also turned on without this cover on, which is whack, because it's supposed to not be able to turn on unless this thing's put in place. So, I bet it's already on. Yep, there we are. Cool. Yeah, it does that. You just have to turn it off. It likes to be annoying. Yeah, so it doesn't make any sound, which I think could be related to caps. I haven't actually recapped this or even taken it apart. So this is a good video to do, stream to do that. It gives you this for a bit, and then eventually gives you a cursor. And so far, the farthest I've been able to get is a still flashing folder with a movable cursor. Also, the screen flickers a bit, which I think is also related to caps. I mean, these things, especially 90s Macs, these things suck with capacitors, which is kind of a pain, so. Oh, hello, we got Matt in here. That's nice. Hello, Matt. Thanks for coming. Yeah, this one is the backlight model. Yes, Nick, this is the backlight model. I actually specifically looked for one of these, and one just popped up randomly, and I'm like, oh, wow, I have to get this. And, yeah, so basically, yeah, because if there's another portable that wasn't backlit, I probably wouldn't have gotten this. I mainly just got this because of the gimmick of the backlight, because the screen really is terrible on the regular one. Hope it hasn't eaten the board. Well, we're about to find out, Duke. And witness me as I basically cry. I probably won't, who cares, but... Alright. I'm just going to put this phone down somewhere. That's a stupid place. I'll just put it up here. But yeah, this is the farthest I've been able to get. And on stream, this is the farthest I'm probably going to get. Hard drive isn't even making sounds, but whatever. Yeah, and this is on the original battery, which is interesting. And let's see what happens when I unplug it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, well. Anyway, I guess it's time to take it apart. So I'll go through the whole process of taking it apart. You actually don't need any screws, like most Mac models of this time period, which is very helpful. Well, you do need a screwdriver to like pry some certain parts out. So I'm going to start by removing these cards over here, because these are just going to get in the way. So I'll just put them on this bench over here. I also have a chair, which is nice. I'm actually going to move this so I'm more comfortable taking this apart. Ugh. Okay, perfect. Anyway, so next up we're going to do the hard drive, which comes out with plastic tabs, just like on the LC models. You just take it out like this, I guess. Yeah, you take it out like this. And the hard drive itself doesn't actually have a cable here that disconnects. This is actually a special hard drive. It's like a 40-30 pin hard drive that doesn't have a Molex connector. It's weird. It's a low power drive, but it's also big. And then the floppy drive is a regular standard Mac floppy drive, and it actually does come out like this, just a regular floppy drive. I haven't actually tested it, so we'll be testing that out later. Yeah, so I guess I'll just put this back because it's kind of in the way. Yeah, honestly, I think it would just be easier to have this in here. So, yeah, because we're going to have to, like, turn this, like, on its back eventually. Yeah, I'm going to put the floppy back in. That was stupid. I don't even have a system disk in here, which is nice. I don't think, and apparently these are supposed to be less troublesome than the original portable, because on the original portable they have this thing called the hybrid board. And basically what the hybrid board is it's this little blue riser board that sits on the logic board of the Mac Portable. And this hybrid board is next to like most of the capacitors on the board. And this hybrid board is also special because it has like these carbon etched traces, which easily corrode away with like the smallest amounts of like cap residue and whatever. And people say that my hybrid board has gone bad because of that. And I can agree with them, and there's no real way to reproduce them. It's not the physical components on the thing itself. It's the actual board. And this thing is different. The whole board is kind of different on this. Mostly the same, but the RAM is different, and there's no hybrid board. Instead, they've integrated in a chip, which is what they should have done originally. So, yeah. Anyway, we're actually going to get to taking this apart now. Now, basically, what you have to do first is take off this top cover piece where the keyboard is. And basically, what you have to do is remove these three little rubber feet. And something interesting about these feet is that they aren't actually stuck on with adhesive. They're stuck on like with tabs, so you can put them on and put them back off. Because they expected people to like change the trackball or numeric keypad if they had them. So yeah, I'm gonna try not breaking them because they're very brittle. I might get a screwdriver. Oh, there's one. Ugh. Trying to catch up with the chat. That portable already looks so much better than the other one. Yes. Will you be attempting to connect the other hard drive? Well, if it starts working, yes. I'm hoping that we'll be able to somehow start it up with the replacement battery, because I'm only able to get this. Oh fuck! There we go. That's exactly what I knew was gonna happen. So yeah. Oh well. I believe this one has already been taken apart, like my other one, because I have seen some pry markings that are unrelated to me. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. I don't think the middle one is needed. I just think it's easier. It's kind of in the way. Oh, that broke. Cool. Oh well. I could like put them back on. It'll look fine. Yeah, this one looks a lot less opened, as I'll call it, than the other one. The other one was like all pried and stuff in certain areas, which wasn't nice. Actually, the easiest thing to do is just to push this in, and then it'll free this part, and then you have to like maneuver it. Because normally you're supposed to like press this in, like press it down, but in my opinion, it's kind of difficult. How's it on the other one? I forget. Honestly, this is the worst part of the teardown. The rest of it is a lot easier. Most of it is just plastic tabs like this. Oh, got one. And now for the other one. Free yourself. Ugh, there we go. Perfect. Now we can flip this over. Move that out of the way. Ugh. Now this should just come right off. There we go. And yep, there we go. Got the first look in the insides. And already this thing looks a lot cleaner than the other one. I also want to mention a few differences. This one has a few differences. So first of all, these cables look kind of different, but that's because these are like paper for some reason. This cable here for the screen is different, obviously, as well as the connector. I believe there was an upgrade for the original portable for like a backlit upgrade, but mine doesn't have that. And this one, you can't actually switch the screen for on the original one. This board is made for the backlit screen only. And I also noticed it's so clean in here. Like, all this is so shiny and stuff. The other one's, like, all gross and fogged up. But, anyway, keyboard's out next. Keyboard and trackball. So you just gotta remove these cables over here. It's two of them. And you can't actually switch the orientation. You can't actually switch the sides of the trackball and keyboard. And there's a numeric keypad. So you can either have a numeric keypad on here or trackball. Or you could switch the trackball to here or here. And I can actually do that. Which is why these cables are like this and not in a different way. Which is kind of interesting. But I don't have a need for it because I'm not a lefty like an English person. So, yeah. They offered a backlit upgrade. And there was a card that went in the expansion slot that the backlight itself connected to. The backlight itself connected to. Yeah, that's how it worked, Aaron. So, yeah. This keyboard is really clean. I don't think this thing was really ever used, which is crazy, so, yeah. I thought the speaker was unplugged, but it isn't. This whole thing is so clean. It's weird. Anyway, let's continue. Where's my screwdriver? This next part requires that. Well, the way I do it anyway, so, yeah. We got the screwdriver. Next up, we're going to have to take off the keyboard. And as you can notice, there's a bunch of plastic tabs going along here. Let me just drink some water. Yeah, so anyway, there's some plastic tabs over here. Basically, you're supposed to, like, plop these out, like, one by one. But I like to put a screwdriver here because it's a bit easier to, like, wedge out at first. There we go. Sort of getting it. They don't really go all the way out yet. You just have to, like, pry one out, and the rest are kind of easy. There we go. Got it. Almost out. Damn it. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, now we got the keyboard out, and for some reason this keyboard's a lot more mushy than my other keyboard, which is odd, but it does seem to be the same one. There we go. Specs on the bottom if you're interested. Something else to note, like the original Mac, the Portable actually has signatures from everyone who worked on the Portable team in the 80s, and this is on both models, the backlit and mine. Although weirdly, looking at Jason's Portable, his the inside of his Portable was like a bleached white color, and mine is like a reflective one with signatures, which is the normal one, which I think is a bit odd. So maybe Jason's like a special one, but whatever. Anyway, for the trackball, there's only two. There's only two tabs that you have to do, so you're not that difficult. It's best to do it from left to right, but sometimes it doesn't work. Let's see. No, I wish in the YouTube chat they said how long ago someone wrote a message, because I don't know how late I am at the chat. But anyway, that's out. This is the trackball. It looks pretty clean, obviously, like the rest of the computer. And then we have this little decorative piece that comes out. And you'll actually notice that this side and this side actually look very similar, which is because I can actually put the trackball in like this, and I have the keyboard in like this if I'm a weirdo, but I'm not. And also, if you look at this area up here, this and this, these holes are actually for the trackball, so when the Portable closes, it doesn't like squish the trackball to death. And that's why it's on both sides, which is interesting. So, yeah. Now that's most of the annoying stuff out. Next part is we have to separate the bottom case from this part here. So, I want you to try and put dual trackballs in it. Oh, God. I mean, I could try, but the thing is that it needs a keyboard to power up. But imagine that. I don't even know if it supports that. Yeah, who needs a keyboard? I could probably fabricate like an interesting plastic piece to go over here to make it look legit, which would be hilarious, and then just bring it to school and be like, hey, look at me. Anyway, yeah, so this whole screen assembly, this here is like its own assembly, and it comes out with the logic board and everything, and the bottom case is just by itself. So basically what we have to do now is a tab here, here, and here. And this one hasn't actually been taken apart. My other one has like really scratched up tabs when I got it, which is because someone else has been in there. And actually I saw some random person's signature on the inside with the other signatures, which I think is interesting. So, yeah. Oh, no, actually, no. I think this might have actually been taken apart, too. I can see some scratches. That's unfortunate, but whatever. It's not as bad as the other one. I can do it with my finger. Yeah. And then, gonna have to pull it back a bit. And there we go. Bottom case is off. Move that out of the way. And, yep, there goes the portable. I'll put that on there. Hope I don't step on it because that'd be catastrophic, but... yeah, so, basically now what we want to do is remove these cables. So this is the screen cable, this orange cable, and this is like a weird plastic ribbon cable. On the older model, it's like one of these, like on the hard drive and the floppy drive, which I think is interesting, but it is a different, newer style connector, which is interesting. Hackers, we are in, yes. I think the Portable is the worst Apple computer in the 80s. I mean, I like it, but it was pretty terrible, even in design and stuff. Like, even back in the day, it had a lot of fatal flaws. And it was very expensive for what it was, but it was a decent Macintosh. The specs were fine if it works, so... I mean, I would have bought one. Now I have two. Yeah, one of the coolest Apple computers ever made. Yeah, that's true. I think it looks... oh, shit. Buffering. Yeah, I have to agree. It does look pretty cool. Sorry about the buffering. I don't know if that was just me or not, so... Apple Lisa... No, Apple Lisa wasn't... I mean, it is technically 80s, but this is... I don't know. Whatever. Lisa looks kind of cool. I think this looks pretty cool, and it's comical how large it is compared to regular laptops nowadays, so... yeah, so anyway, you basically just have to do the screen cable, then there's this cable, which does the PRM battery and battery, there's this one, which is the hard drive, and then back there is the floppy drive, and you'll actually notice there are two floppy drive connectors, and this is because the Portable actually came in a dual drive configuration, which would involve removing this panel over here and replacing it with like one that supported a floppy drive. And these ones are extremely rare, and I've never seen a picture of one ever. It's kind of like the zip drive bezel on the Power Mac G4 mirror drive door, only this is rarer because nobody bought it. This computer is basically an SE in a laptop form. So, yeah, welcome Mint. It's so large, and it has a super small screen. I mean, this is better. It's better than the compact Macs. I mean, this is like maybe an inch or two bigger, which is nice. So, I mean, the screen itself is actually really nice. It's an active matrix instead of a passive matrix, so the cursor doesn't disappear when you're using it, which is nice. And then finally, there's a speaker cable, which I thought was unplugged because the sound wasn't working, but I guess not. I really hope this thing won't have a sound issue, but it might have. It might, so... anyway, so we just gotta move this over, and this is our first look at the underside of the logic board, which actually looks really nice. And I'm pretty sure this is a slightly different color than the older one. This is like a darker color, which I think is interesting. I prefer the PowerBook 100. Yeah, well, the PowerBook 100 is boring, in my opinion, so, yeah. But anyway, all we gotta do is do some more tabs, and then it should just pop right out. None of these tabs are broken, which is nice. This area's not coming out for some reason. As far as I know, there isn't really anything weird about this model that's different, especially the teardown processor. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And, yeah, here's the logic board. Just gotta move... oh, yeah, by the way, down here, you can see, these are the battery... this is where the battery connector connects to the battery terminals. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug these and directly connect them to some wires to connect to the new battery. So, yeah. Is there a single screw in this entire machine? It's like an LC laptop form. Yeah, there's literally no screws in this machine. The only screws that I can find on this machine are up here where the screen is. If you remove this, There's 2 screws here for taking off the screen assembly, but actually on the older portable, it doesn't actually have these screws. So the original portable actually trumps this, which is interesting. But yeah, otherwise, literally no screws. And also, I don't know where this thing came from, but it's here. Also, one other thing that probably uses screws is the hard drive and floppy drive brackets that connect the hard drive and floppy drive, how they connect to their bracket, and then it directly connects to the bracket that like just slides in again. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move this out of the way now, and then take our first look at the lovely Macintosh backlit portable logic board. So yeah, here it is, and first impressions, pretty decently clean. Oh wow, there is some cap leakage I can already see, which is common. As you can see over in this area, there is no hybrid board. And then normally there's supposed to be like a blue board here that does all the hybrid board stuff, but this one doesn't have that. I believe this chip or this chip replaced the hybrid board, which is nice. So the failure rate of that is a lot lower now. I definitely do see some caps, which is probably the issue. I see one of these things. The other portable has 2 of these, and one of them is really crusty. And this one actually looks pretty nice. I'm going to quickly take a closer look at this. Yes, other than just some minor cap leakage, it's not really that bad. It looks fairly recent because it looks kind of watery, which is interesting. But yeah, one other thing you want to note is that this area over here where the RAM is, there's actually a lot less RAM chips because this used a better like low-cost RAM. Like it's like a more low-cost RAM than the original portable, which I guess was good, but I don't know. But anyway, there's not really much else to say about this logic board. I think I might actually just start cleaning it up with some alcohol and a toothbrush just to see if we can get any farther than what we're at right now. Is this bigger than a Macintosh Plus board? Yes, it is. It's like, I think a Macintosh Plus board is like this big, so then there's all this extra area. Yeah, this is actually bigger than an SE board, and I think it actually rivals the Macintosh 2 board. So, yeah. Aaron knows everything about the Portal for some reason. Pediostatic RAM is in this. The proper static RAM used in the original Portable. Proper static RAM uses less power but costs more. That's a thing. So yeah, the battery life on this thing was heavily compromised by the screen and the RAM and a few other components, which is a shame, but whatever. But anyway, I think what we're going to start off with doing is just giving this a little clean with some toothbrush and rubbing alcohol. Where's my toothbrush? Here it is. Got a little CVS toothbrush. I'm going to have a drink of water. Alright. I'm basically just going to... Oh, I need my light out as well. I have a little light that I use for stuff like this because it's kind of hard to see in the dark room. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, I am moving. So eventually I'm going to have a better room. Oh, I'm hoping to have a better room, but the future doesn't seem very bright for me anyway. But whatever. I'm also going to have to sell a lot of my stuff, and I'm hoping I won't have to sell this stuff. I probably won't. Or if I do, I'll make a lot of money and just buy another one. So, yeah. Anyway, just plug this in quickly. I'm not doing a recap. This is just interesting. I don't actually have any capacitors for this either. So, yeah. Anyway, here's the board. I can see it better. I don't know if you can, but yes, there is cap leakage. It's not the worst I've seen. It's kind of everywhere. It's at every cap, except for these axial capacitors, and I don't really see too much for these. I actually do kind of see a bit. I'm going to be replacing the axial capacitors and the surface mount and through holes, because I like replacing all caps just to be safe. So, yeah, otherwise the board's pretty clean. This area over here is suspicious, though. This one cap just, like, let it all out. And all the terminals for most of the caps are all kind of gross and corroded, so... Yeah, anyway, toothbrush time. Time to clean this off. Looking at this. This is the most concerning looking part, because one of the traces seems a bit bad. Actually, no, it looks fine. It was just like a piece of something. Yeah, most of these caps are not the best. This is actually a bit worse than my original portable was. So I will be recapping this. I don't know if I want to add on to the original portable restoration video with this and have to do another recap, or if I'll just do it off camera. Or no, I might do a recap on stream. That wouldn't be too bad. So, yeah, I'm basically just quickly cleaning off all these capacitors, and then we'll have to let it dry for like a minute or so. Because rubbing alcohol dries very quickly, which is convenient in situations like this. There's a bunch of caps over here we have to get. Let me just spray that down. So, yeah. So, a lot of latency on the stream for some reason. I'm watching it up here, just as like playback to check everything. So, yeah. I'm also gonna have to do a board soak on this, where I just let it soak in the sink overnight, which is fine. It's just kind of annoying to have to do all the time. Although I had to do it like 1 or 2 or 3 times with the original portable. I don't know how many times I'll have to do it with this. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. Anyway, I think I'll take this time to read the chat. We got Trina in the chat. Hello, Trina. We got Vorhub, which is silver. We got Windows Millennium Edition. Trina, the original battery is connected via spring terminals, so it's easier to just connect the third-party battery right up to the terminals on the logic board. Yeah, the logic board doesn't actually have terminals on here. If you actually look at the case on the bottom, now what Jason did in his videos was he connected the spade connectors right to the terminals of the battery, which are down here. But in my opinion, it doesn't really make a secure connection. So basically what you do is you just have to, if you look on the bottom where the terminals are, there's actually some cables like this. You can sort of see they're like these spade cables that you could just connect the battery straight to, and it works a lot better. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that with this. Basically, when this just dries up, we're going to try the new battery, which I haven't tried on this thing yet. The original sealed lead-acid pack is pretty crusty. Yeah, it is. Here's the one from this portable. It looks pretty big. Really heavy. Not really much to say about it, other than it's just a regular average pack. And I can actually buy new cells for this, and then just like rebuild the original battery, which I kind of want to do, but new cells are $30. And they're original cells from the manufacturer that made the cells for this battery. And it's really, really tempting, but I don't know if I want to spend that much on a battery, when I can just buy a battery that works fine and have that done. But the thing about the new battery, some people are saying that it actually is the cause of some of the issues on the original portable. I actually haven't said anything about this on the 68K forums that I'm a part of for this portable restoration, so yeah. I personally would rebuild the factory pack. Yeah, I might think about it if I have a bit more money, so yeah. Anyway, time to catch up on the chat. I hate caps and batteries. Yeah, caps and batteries are kind of a pain. Let me see if I can scroll up on the chat. I should have a mouse over here. A Bluetooth mouse would be nice. I don't know if I can... Can you actually connect the wireless Apple Mighty Mice to Windows machines? That would be really helpful. So I have one of those, and I only use it with my 06 Intel, which is a shame. I wish I could use it for a bit more things. Yeah, not really too interesting. Alrighty, so that's all I really have to say about the chat. There's not really much. Magic Mouse or Mighty Mouse? Oh, it's a Mighty Mouse. It's the one that Apple got a copyright claim for from some old cartoon that everyone forgot about. Here it is. It runs on AA batteries, and it's friggin' heavy. About as heavy as my phone. And it looks like this. I haven't actually tried connecting it Bluetoothly to my computer, because it hasn't really showed. Actually, let me try that right now. We're actually going to take a quick detour because I'm distracted. Yes, so this is the computer. I'm actually going to open up settings and look at the Bluetooth menu. See if we can find this. So, settings. Sorry about the detour if you're all bored. So, discoverable. PNB monitor. Oh, no, let's try mouse. No, that's mouse settings. Bluetooth and other devices. Add a Bluetooth device. Bluetooth. Oh, I think it got it. There it is. Let's try this one. Oh, this would be rad. This is actually a pretty nice mouse. Uh-huh. Hey, it worked! Hell yeah! Alright, that was totally worth it. Now, I can actually conveniently use the screen over here with my Radical Mighty Mouse. Now I finally have a good purpose for this thing. Let's get out of the way, cheese block. Alrighty. Now, I can comfortably look at the chat without having to bend over. And the scroll wheel works somehow, which is rad. So, should work with Windows. I know USB ones do. Yeah, all USB Apple mice have worked with Windows, although I don't really have a reason to do that. Oh boy, Grape iMac. Yes, all my iMacs still live on. I'm probably gonna have to sell one or two of them, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep the Grape. The Grape's one of my favorites. So, yeah. Anyway, Aaron's gotta go quickly. I'm actually gonna check my YouTube notifications quickly. I should actually check the Discord server. Oh yeah, by the way, quick Discord plug. Join the Discord server, link in the description below. Very good Discord server. A lot of neat people. We talk about Macs, talk about Apple, talk about stuff. I'm basically just looking at my computer while I wait for this board to dry a bit. So, yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, that was bumped up for some reason. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's the, that. Meanwhile, Max iMac sits and does nothing. Yeah, mine is sort of the same. I pay more attention and treat mine a bit better. Max doesn't really do anything with his, and he says he's lost interest in his iMac, so, yeah, whatever. That's his problem. So, yeah, me with my comfortable mouse. This is a really nice mouse, actually. I'm actually happy that this works. Can finally be comfortable. Anyway, I think the portable board is dried up. I'm going to quickly examine this a bit further, just in case. I might have to hit it with a Q-tip, actually. I don't even know what half the things on this board do, because I'm not that familiar with repairing portables. Well, now I am, but before I got a portable, I never had any prior experience with portables. I mean, I did know most of the common issues, like the battery, the caps, the screen, other garbage that this thing has. Let me get me a few Q-tips. I'm back, but at the iMac G3 with my mobile. Okay, fair enough. I hope you're having fun, Aaron. Yeah, I'm just going to clean around the caps with the Q-tip. I'm kind of paranoid that there's going to be a bit more. It's not going to... Yeah, the cap placement is different on this. The only caps I can kind of see that are the same are a few caps over here. Well, no, not even that. I think the only two caps that are the same are these two caps here. Oh, cool, we got buffering. I'm going to hope it is. It randomly buffers for me. I don't know why. I don't know if that's YouTube or me. I hope it's me. Well, let me know, guys, if you're having any technical difficulties, and I'll see what I can do. Oh, shit. I hope the stream's still going. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so the stream is being weird. It's like buffering a lot, and also keeps pausing and resuming from where I left off, which is making the latency crazy high, which is annoying. So, quality's bothering me now. Yeah, I might keep my quality low. So, oh, fuck. airplane mode. Hope that'll work. Oh fuck, oh well. Nay, God, airplane mode. Okay, and put, oh fuck. Do your job. Oh, are you kidding me? No! Get off Wi-Fi! Is the stream back? Oh, fuck! Why is it red? That was like a minute ago. Come on, turn green. Fuck. Is the stream working now? I think it might be the latency that's causing this. It's what YouTube's telling me is that YouTube's telling me that I'm not recording enough video to maintain smooth streaming, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Oh God. Always happens. Currently, what does this do? Stream status is poor because I have like 6 other family members on internet and TikTok and stupid whatever garbage. Oh, is it working now? Yeah, I don't know, because OBS has red and YouTube has poor, so... See how late that is. I don't know why the latency is so bad. That's like a 1-minute latency. Why? Yeah, I haven't even put my monitor up yet. You kidding me? That's terrible. This is done. Come on. That was like a minute ago. Whatever. Let's just continue. Anyway, I'm just going to continue cleaning up these caps, and if there's more buffering, let me know. I'll just throw my monitor at the wall or something. Anyway, as I was saying, basically I'm going to be cleaning these areas at the caps with a Q-tip. Yeah, but the latency is very bad, Matt. So that's unfortunate. So the comments will be very late to come in, but can't believe it's not self-correcting itself. Maybe it's a new YouTube feature because thought, oh, maybe people want to watch what they miss, but no, they don't. That's stupid, YouTube. Because then what about the people streaming? It's god damn it. Whatever. Anyway, it's probably a setting somewhere that they've updated and I haven't changed yet. Just stupid. But whatever. I literally can't do anything. YouTube is a broken platform. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm waving my hand in front of the camera now. It'll probably be very late on here. Also, my tripod is very squeaky, which is nice. Just clean some of this. That looks done, I think. Can do a bit more. Yeah, I think we're done with this. Okay, so yeah, so looking at the board now, it actually looks pretty good. The cap leakage isn't as bad as it was before, which is nice. Yeah, latency seems to be catching up, which is nice. So yeah, you could probably tell how bad the latency is, but whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it and just deal with it. I don't know what that is. Is that a piece of hair? It's like a weird white thing. Yeah, that's hair. Ew. It's like a short hair. Reminds me of my dad's hair, which is like short and silver, except that's like more white. Maybe it's cat hair. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know if this is over here. This looks like a jumper. W200. Aaron, if you know what that is, please let me know. I don't even know if Aaron's here anymore. He either lost connection or he's got bored. And I'm surprised he hasn't stuck around for the whole thing. So I'm expecting him to be like totally into this, but he's also kind of distracted with his new iMacs, which is a good thing and a bad thing. And the bad thing I just explained, but the good thing is that he has something to do during quarantine, which is probably super boring for him because he has no structure in his schedule. So, yeah. I think I might actually do an old trick for like these tight areas because you can see. So basically, this area over here of the Q-tip is very thick. So, and you can't fit it through to areas like this. You can't really see it because, oh god, the light's hot. But yeah, if you can't really fit it to areas like this, so basically what you do is you just remove some of the cotton. And it's sort of barbaric, but it works. It kind of makes a mess. And you don't really need that much cotton. I mean, even the stick itself is made out of cotton, so it's still going to do something when it gets... So it's still going to clean a bit if it gets wet, if it's just a stick. I'm actually going to remove some of the tweezers because it's easier to get off. But yeah, this is a pro strat, only I know. Ah! Damn it. I came up with this, copyright me. Whoever uses it... Oh no, actually, you can use it. I just came up with it. I'm the inventor. So yeah, that should be thin enough. It actually looks kind of neat, like a camera thing. Alright, got it wet. So now, I should just be able to put it in here. And it actually doesn't actually fit that well, but better than before. At least I'm getting certain parts clean. And yeah, the more you use it, the thinner it'll get, which is nice. Oh, that surface mount cap is about to fall off by itself. So I'm hoping that it won't, because I don't want to rip a pad, which would be hell. So, yeah. Yeah, that's fine, Aaron. I could see. Also, I bet if you didn't have the iMacs, you'd be here the whole time. So I'm surprised Nick is here. He hasn't really been in a stream for a while. I think the last stream he attended, he was either fine or he just said screw Applegeek or something because he did something. I'm also surprised Applegeek's not here, but he's probably grounded because he's treated like a child. I mean, he is a child, but I mean, he shouldn't be. He says he's older, but I'm pretty sure he's like 9, but not as young as Ancient Mac. So yeah, lovely. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call that board done. I think we're gonna start reassembling the portable as best as we can. Oh, we also have to. Oh, I forgot. We have to make custom cables for the battery thing. So they don't actually sell these cables at my hardware store. They just sell like the connector part of the cable. So yeah, basically what I have here is I have some male disconnect and female disconnect wire connectors, and basically if you look at these, they're basically just these Apple Greek. People call him Apple Squeak because he's squeaky, but yeah, so basically here, let me give you an example of how these things work. So basically I need 2 of these cables. So this cable plugs into the cable on the computer, and then it goes to this side, which is the end that connects to the battery. And basically the way these work are they just connect like this, and they just lock into each other like that. And there's supposed to be a cable in the middle of this part. So basically we just have to get a cable and then put it together, which is easy because I have plenty of cable down here. I just have this random cable sitting on the floor that I like to harvest for parts and stuff, so yeah, you don't really need it that long, but I like to give it enough slack just in case. But yeah, these are the cables we're going to use. They don't look that nice, but we're going to use them anyway because it's all I have, and I don't care about this cable. Apple Squeak, Apple Greek, same thing. You are correct. Pug knows all about making fun of Applegeek. We used to do that a lot back in the day, back in the OG days. Actually, I think Applegeek predates Pug, honestly. Yeah, it used to be Blimbo and Applegeek, and then Pug joined, but he was like silent. And then he started talking right around the time Duke joined. Or no, he started talking and then Duke joined. And then all hell broke loose because Duke was kind of a weirdo, but whatever. And there's no getting rid of him now. So, yeah, basically you just have to strip them. I have these nice little wire strippers. I'm not a maniac and use just regular pliers and just hope it works. I use regular, good wire strippers. So, yeah, basically you're just going to twist the end so that the threads don't, like, be annoying. I'm just going to do this on both sides. Basically the way this works, you just lock this in place and then you pull it. And, yep, just simple as that. You just discard the rest, and then you just twist this end bit like this. And, yeah, there you go. I'll do that with the other one in a second, but I just want to show you how I do it. So now you want to get a big boy plier like this. And basically what you want to do is you don't actually solder these on. You have to, like, push them on. So basically just stick this in here and make sure a good small amount of the rubber part is underneath. And you don't want any of the copper bit exposed, just the rubber part. And then what you want to do is you want to get these big boys. I like to do it like this. And then bam, you just squish it really hard. Just pancake the thing. And now you got yourself a little custom cable, and it works well. It shouldn't be wiggly. Mine isn't, which means I did it right. And yeah, it's not the most elegant solution, but it works pretty well, and it's actually not that bad. Now for the other side, I just want to put that in there, stick it in as far as it'll go. And you can actually see a bit of the copper part inside this, which is good. And then you just want to go like this on the other side, and just do it like that. Charlie likes his cables long. I'm not going to put that out of context because I don't want to. This isn't even that long, honestly. Also, I'm not gay. Your mom is. So, yeah. That was a stupid joke, but whatever. I just turned my chat toxic. Hello, Luke Davis. Thank you for joining us. I'm not really looking at the chat other than Aaron's disgusting comments because he's highlighted blue, because he's special. And actually, speaking of Aaron and his special role, Matt is the same because Matt, Aaron, and I have started a podcast called Macintosh And if you go to my channel homepage, you can actually check out Macintosh. It's a pretty cool thing. Link is in not the description, but at my channel homepage. It's the first featured channel, and go check out. We're podcast streams every Saturday night at 8, which was like 45 minutes ago from now. And basically, we just stream a bunch of cool stuff. I'm going to be talking about this, and yeah, it's just pretty fun. So come check it out. And if you befriend us enough, you could become a guest one day, which would be cool. Yeah, we do accept guests, even if they don't have channels and they're not popular. We just like having people to talk to. So yeah, inspired by Maciak, which is another great podcast. I don't have a link anywhere for them either. So you go search them up. They're actually doing a cool giveaway for a MacBook, so you just have to subscribe to them and check episode 69 for the secret code. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't really want to promote them, because they aren't going to promote me, and it's not really fair. So, yeah. Anyway, check them out. I'm using my PowerBook 140 as a desk lamp until I can get a new LCD cable. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty big pain. This is why I don't buy untested PowerBook. Oh, wait. I do buy... Technically, this is a... No, it's not a PowerBook. Fuck that. PowerBooks are small and boring. This is large and interesting. Please don't put that out of context, Aaron. I don't think before I say. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Mine was given to me for free. Fair enough. You can't... I mean, if it's free, it's free. If you paid for it, then what are you doing? Anyway, so, yeah, these cables are done now. I'm going to move this board out of the way briefly. Oh, I dropped my tweezers. But, yeah, I'm going to move the board out of the way briefly, and we're going to bring back the bottom part for a sec before we put the board back on. I'm also going to move this to the side, move this and this. I'm going to have to get some more of those little connector thingies. I'm starting to run low on them. So, hello, Elements. Yeah, I mean, we started like, what, 60, we started an hour ago. We didn't really do much, just cleaned a logic board. I basically just bought another portable, and this is a backlit model. My original was a regular non-backlit portable, which is not on camera. So, yeah, basically I'm just adding these cables to the battery terminal so I can hook up the new battery. And this is actually useful if you ever want to own a portable. Hey, you can hit me up. Check out my Discord, link in the description below if you ever get a portable. I am the man to call. So, yeah, I'm basically the portable master. So basically these cables are always hell to take. Oh, actually, no, these aren't as stuck as the other ones, which is nice. Yeah, you basically just have to take these off. So, yeah. So, yeah, black is negative and red is positive. Yeah, it's even labeled on the bottom, which is helpful. Apple just makes things so easy. I mean, no, not really. They just add little details that are helpful for, like, troubleshooting and stuff. It's like they knew that we were going to take these things apart in the future, which is interesting. So, yeah, basically, I just like to stick this in here, like so. So we'll just feed it through the top. And then connect this to that. I also like to label the other end so I remember what it is, because I'm pretty sure if you plug in the cable the wrong way, bad things will happen. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure Apple Squeak is saving up for a portable. And he wondered if it was a backlit one, but I said it wasn't because the screen is too reflective. Because the screens on the portable and on the backlit and the non-backlit are very similar, although you can tell that the backlit portable has a darker screen because it doesn't need a reflective screen. The reflective screen is just to see things easier, and the backlit portable doesn't need that because it has the backlight. So, yeah, but it does kind of still have a bit of reflectiveness. Shakes fist, curse you, Steve Jobs. Turns out installing OS X developer preview on my iMac screwed things up. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I don't think iMac G3s were never made for OS X, except for the slot loaders, they kind of were. But, yeah, I'm going to quickly label these before I forget. Where's my Sharpie? Here it is. That's a minus, I believe. Yeah, it's minus. So just do a minus symbol. And then the positive symbol is over here. Looks terrible, but whatever. I can at least tell what it is. Anyway, oh yeah, the latency is crazy low. I'm already done with this, and on the screen you can see I'm still hooking up the battery terminals. Really sorry about that. I'm also sorry about this squeaky tripod. Wow, that is squeaky. Alright. I'll have to lubricate that later. But, yeah. Where's the new... Oh, the new battery's in the old portable. So I'll have to take that out. And I'll take it out when I'm done reassembling this. Most of it, anyway. I also want to try this hard drive and the hard drive from the other portable and see if they both work. Because the other portable has a power issue, as I said before, which I am hoping to fix. But for now, I want to test if the hard drive works. I may have to reinstall OS9 again. Obviously, I'm not surprised if you will. I'm back. Stupid Sky Wi-Fi. Huh. Are you in a plane or something? Interesting. If I wasn't awake before the tripod adjustments, sure did. Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Maybe the latency is only for me, because I don't know. Because now I'm pointing out that... Oh, maybe the latency isn't that bad. Oh yeah, now it's not even that bad. Cool, I guess it was just me. That's nice. And now it's basically back to normal. I've also run out of water, so I might have to go get some water quickly across the hall. So yeah, now we're gonna put back on the logic board that we just cleaned, and yeah, I will have to recap that eventually. This is just a temporary solution before it kills itself again. I mean, it already is dead, so I mean, in my eyes, you can't really kill something if it's already broken. I mean, if you make it worse, then yeah, you kind of should feel bad. But honestly, I mean, this is kind of an opportunity to bring something back to life. I mean, if it's already broken, who cares? So no, that's the wrong side, of course. And it goes on this side. Perfect. Because basically, this part over here, like, slides into these tabs. I think one of them might be broken, unless that's just from the design from the old portable. But yeah, it just slides in like that. And with some tabs on the side. Yeah, it's more annoying to put back on than take off. Just the case with literally everything ever made. Like, imagine smashing a computer and then trying to put it back together with the smashed parts. That would be a hellish nightmare. So, yeah. I don't know what. Oh, it's these cables. They're kind of in the way. I'm gonna try pushing them down. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. Fix that. You also don't want to break these tabs because they're kind of important, and they're also holding in the entire logic board. I'm not going to put the bottom case back on, probably not for this entire stream, unless the computer starts up properly, because it's kind of a pain to put on and take back off again and again for no reason. But yeah, now's a good opportunity to do these cables on the front. So I got the power cable, which isn't connected to anything. I'll plug in the hard drive cable. Why not? I don't have the floppy connected, so I'll have to connect that later. Oh no, the floppy cable came out because I was removing it. So I'll get that back quickly. Go down. Okay. Yeah, this side of the floppy cable goes in that area. Damn it. What side does that go on? Oh, it goes on that side. Lovely. That goes on here. Damn it. Yeah, honestly, I might have to just take this out and then plug it in. Okay, let's take out this hard drive quickly. And this out quickly, and plug that in, like so, and then we just pop that over there, and then put this back in. Perfect. Oh, that reloaded for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, Oops, I was wrong. You're supposed to put the larger tab in first and then the smaller one. It's just easier. I don't know. Ah! Damn it. Honestly, who cares? I'm not even fully putting it back together anyway. Okay, so I'll start off with the floppy drive because it's the farthest away cable over here. This is kind of a weird setup, but better than most other laptops. I mean, at least I can take it apart without a screwdriver. And the flop, and then the speaker cable. Now the hard drive goes over here. And now the screen goes over here. Now, really painful because all these pins sticking out of it. And yeah, that'll conclude that. Now we just have to add the keyboard, trackball, and the battery. I'm excited because I was actually having some luck with the original battery, so I can imagine that this new battery would be a lot better. So, yeah, because as I said before, the battery did have a bit of charge. Is it a Connor hard drive? It is a, what is that? Yeah, it is a Connor hard drive. A CP3045 Apple branded hard disk drive, 40 SCSI, or 40 megabytes as it's called. And the computer will explode. Yep, it will. Yeah, this chat's not very populated, which is unfortunate. We have 6 people watching, which is nice. For some reason, the page keeps reloading for my computer. I don't know why, but whatever. I hope that's not happening for you. Maybe it's the latency, because the computer's like, oh, that's kind of late. I better reload. I don't actually have the battery or any power connected to it, so I don't want to randomly start up as I'm putting the accessories on, because that's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, here's one thing I want to say. So, if you're ever interested in collecting Macs, I would say avoid the portable at all costs. I mean, I'm experienced, and I'm even having a bit of difficulties. This is probably the worst Mac I've ever worked on. Not in terms of like design and taking it apart, but like reliability and how it was built. Which is kind of annoying, and it's also really expensive. Parts are practically unobtainable, and you're probably going to have to recap it. All the ones on eBay right now are broken. This one is broken as well, although it was untested. But just you're not going to get a gamble, even if it is untested. And you think, oh, it could probably work. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. It's just impossible for it to work. It was not a really good design, even back then. It was really weird. So. Yeah, oh right, the battery's in the other portable. I have to take that out quickly. I might as well just flip the webcam so you can see. I'm going to put it on this chair over here. Whoops, that fell off. Here's the original. Here's the battery. This Velcro's a bit strong, actually. There we go. And I'm going to put this back together properly. I'll put this on the floor because I'm going to use the chair at some point. Perfect. Ooh, there we go. And I got this over here. PowerBook is in dire need of parts. Yeah, I could tell in the Discord. I'm the owner of a lot of dead Apple computers. That is literally every old Apple computer. They're in pretty dire condition in general. And by the way, if you guys have any questions or things to say, let me know in the chat, and we can even have like a conversation or whatever. Or if you have any questions about like upcoming videos, projects, whatever. So yeah, just let me know in the chat if you're interested in saying something, and I will respond if I look at it properly. I might have made these cables a bit short. Oh god, I hope not. Oh no, they might. Oh shit, I think they're. No, wait. I think I got it. Yeah, these cables are definitely a bit short. I regret how short they are. Damn. Well, I mean, they connect. Oh, it fits. Cool. Never mind. Alright, now to put the battery cover back on. Where is that? Here it is, under my phone. Portable hasn't started up yet, which is normal. Oh, I heard a thing. Oh, cool! It's off. It's running completely off the battery. That's a first for the for any portable. Oh, I hear the hard drive. It's going. Trackball's working. I heard the hard drive going. Oh, it's going up again. Huh. It keeps doing a weird boot loop, which is odd. Well, not a boot loop, just the hard drive's doing a loop of some kind. Let's see what happens if we restart it. No music. Speaker is plugged in, which is weird. You know what? Let's try the hard drive from the other portable. Because that hard drive doesn't look working. I'm surprised the battery... Yeah, I'm surprised it completely runs off the battery. My other one won't run at all unless it's plugged in. So that's pretty cool. So at least I can just take it around with the battery or whatever. So yeah, I have it. I have the what's it called? I have the battery cover off, so it shouldn't power on when I'm doing this. I'm gonna take out the original drive and put in the other drive that I have. So yeah, bye-bye, Connor drive. I have another one. I don't know if the other one will work. This didn't work in the other one, but it's probably just because of power issues. This one's a bit crusty. This one's a bit dustier and crustier. Same model though, CP3045. I'm pretty sure they didn't have any other model because the thing sucked so much that they didn't even bother putting in a better drive. And annoyingly, yeah, it is the weird hard drive. It has a weird hard drive cable, but whatever. If this hard drive does the same thing, I'm going to conclude that this is a power-related issue or a motherboard issue, which is probably recap. So I'll have to do that at some point. We've reached the 9 o'clock mark, which is like, what, 80 minutes ago? So, that's neat. Alright. Got everything plugged in. Now let's see if it boots now. Big reveal. What happens if I plug it in? Now it's starting to give me... I don't know if it likes the hard drive. Sometimes it likes that. Hello, Matt. Yeah, so we tried the original hard drive and it doesn't really work. We tried the hard drive from the other portable and it doesn't seem to work either. In fact, it doesn't really seem to show any signs of life at all, which is weird. With the other hard drive. Why would that be? Screen's plugged in. That's plugged in. Battery's plugged in. Oh shit, buffering. Cool. Hurry! This sucks. Well, I'm going to put the camera up, so I'm going to look at the chat a bit. I think I might have to wait a bit for it to charge up or something. So for now, I'll just read the chat then. People are saying buffering. I'm not having issues on my end. I don't think. Cool, the screen quality, quality dropped. I'm actually going to get a drink of water. I'm actually going to fill this up quickly. I'll return momentarily. I will be back. Please don't leave. Oh! It powered up! Why would it do that when I'm gone? Huh. Okay, so yeah, it powered up this one. The hard drive's making different noises. Instead of like doing regular hard drive noises and like shutting off and turning back on, this one is making constant buzzing noises. You know what I think this is? I think the head is stuck. So I think the head is stuck and we have to like move it. So I think we're gonna have to take apart the hard drive. Yeah, so alright, let's see. Starting to smell like fish, which is caps, which is lovely. But yeah. Oh god, yeah, that is caps. Ugh. Smell. Oh no, that's a strong smell of fish. That's definitely the capacitor. Yeah. Stop making noises! Why are you on again? I'm turning you off, dumbass. I bet it'll still stay on. Yeah, it's still on the battery, which is awesome. At least it stays on the battery. Okay, now it should be off no matter what. Good. Anyway. Yeah, strong smell of fish, which is caps, which is gross. So, yeah, now we're going to take apart the hard drive because it's stuck. I like to be very careful with this because I don't want to get dust in. So, the screwdriver whack method, I don't know if that'll work. We could try that temporarily. Oh. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. Screwdriver whack method. Where's my good screwdriver? Let me get it. Just across the room. Here it is. Screwdriver whack method. Got the trusty old Phillips, I think. Yep. Alright, turning the drive to its side. It's going to power up right as I put the battery cover on. And that's when I'll begin whacking it. Ah, cool, it's not powering up. Also makes a lot of noise when I whack it. I think when I start to see power, I'll start whacking the drive. This actually fixed my Duo's hard drive. Oh yeah, that's another good method, just taking the drive out. Let me try that instead, actually, because this could actually cause like a head crash or something. Despite it working before. Ugh. God damn it, these cables are annoying. Ah, fuck. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. Alright, Aaron. Now we're about to do this. Here's the hard drive. It's got this annoying cable, so... Oh, damn it. Oh, that sucks. Ah! Come back to life! Ugh! Let's try this again. Let's do the other one while we're at it. Ah! Doing the other one while we're at it. Come back to life! Give me your soul. Okay. I'm gonna call that fixed. Let's see if it worked. Hopefully. Ah. I'm actually gonna plug in the portable just because it'll probably start up a bit faster if I have it on. See if this screen cable will cooperate with us. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna plug this in. I heard a thing. Alright. Let's try this now. I'm gonna put this down a bit. It's actually a nice tripod, actually. It's got this nice little thing. Should have tried on my 140, but 40's drive, but I'm sure it was legitimately dead. The only reason I'd get a portable is for the aesthetics. Okay, it sounds dead. Rip. Yeah, I still think the other drive is toast. Given the seek attempt and spin down. Yeah. I think that's usually because the head like rubs on. Oh, hello. That's usually because the head like rubs on the middle of the drive and causes it to spin down because it literally can't spin up. Making louder buzzing. Not really fixed though. Smack! Buzzing's louder. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but this might actually be because of the caps. You know what I'm gonna try doing? I'm gonna try removing the hard drive cable. I'm trying to boot by floppy. Okay, hard drive is removed. Let's try. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't powering up. Oh wow, it's powering up on the other screen now for some reason. Okay, now it's powering up. Good. Okay. Okay, so I don't have the hard drive plugged in, so the hard drive shouldn't be causing any havoc. I want to try out the floppy drive. Where's my boot disk? Where is it? It was on the desk. Oh, wait, is it? No, it's not there. How do I lose a floppy disk? Oh, there we go. Where's the boot disk? How did I lose it? Wait, no, that's not it. Damn it. Where'd it go? Is it in the floppy drive? Oh, it's in the other one. It's in the other floppy drive. Ah. Yep, there it is. Yeah, this is the boot disk. Yeah, this was in the other portable. So, let's see if this boot disk works. Hey, first Happy Mac.